are also known as model auxiliary. Where there is the word auxiliary, it always refers to helping verb. Helping verbs are known as supporting verbs. Supporting verbs are those verbs which support main verb. But the difference between model auxiliary and be auxiliary. The other is be auxiliary. Be auxiliary is consisted of is, am, or, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, and did. They are only used for changing a sentence. The role of auxiliary are two. One is it change the sentence. For example, if I say Mouse writes a letter, and I have been asked to change this sentence from assertive to interrogative. It is assertive because subject is there. When a subject is there in a sentence, that is known as assertive. Assertive is also known as declarative. Declarative is also known as statement. Now, there is V1 plus S. So it means that subject plus V1 plus S or ES is equal to present simple. Present simple means that Mouse is noun, noun is proper noun, and it is singular. So, we have studied the concord. Concord means subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement states that if subject is singular, verb must be singular. If subject is plural, verb must be plural. From verb, because they are known as supporting verbs. Supporting verb of the main verb. The main verb with us is writes. Writes is equal to V1 plus S. It means that it is present simple. Now we are going to change this sentence into interrogative. So for interrogative we will go for the use of does Mouse
Right.
Does Mouse 3D is equal to V1. So does Mouse write a letter? Then Mouse does not write a letter. But the case is different with model auxiliary. They are having 02 modes. The difference between auxiliary or be auxiliary and model auxiliary is that in be auxiliary it has one form. Is, am, are used with present, was, were, past, has, have, had, perfect, or do, does, did. It is also used in present and past simple. It has two modes. The first one is called present mode and the second one is called past mode. In present mode, we will use will, shall, can, may, and must. In past, we will change into would, should, could, might, and must always remain the same. But the main difference between be auxiliary and model auxiliary is that be auxiliary can only change a sentence from Assertive to interrogative, interrogative to negative, negative to interrogative, negative, both. But model auxiliaries are those auxiliaries are helping verb which perform more than one action. For example, if I say, may I sit here, he may come here. So in both these sentences, the same model verb, your model auxiliary is used. But in sentence 1, this may is used for permission. In the other is used for possibility. So those auxiliaries are those model verbs which perform more than one action in a sentence, that is called model auxiliary. And model auxiliary are called model auxiliary because model is always open to change. Open to change means in these two sentences you can see that may is used for permission and may is used for possibility. So the same is the case with can. He can swim. It indicates ability because everybody cannot swim. He can swim, वो तैर सकता है. Can you write? So it is used for asking. Then he can win. It is used for possibility. Possibility. So these are the different roles played by model auxiliary. But there is one model auxiliary. These are, one is called polite obligation. Polite obligation means that you have the power of yes or no. But the other one is called strong obligation. Strong obligation means that you have only yes. There is no space for no. For example, if your teacher says, if your father says that you must offer prayer. Now this is called strong and it is known as mandatory. Mandatory means compulsory. So if you have been asked that you must, so must mean that always yes. There is no possibility. If you will say that no, I cannot offer the prayer, it means that you have lost your religion as well as disobedience. So this one is called strong model auxiliary and it is also known as mandatory model auxiliary. So in your book, if you study on page number 106, you really dash watch TV this much. You really watch. You really, 10 minutes sentence. You really watch dash.
No, sir. You really
Watch
You really dash watch TV this much. Now we have the model auxiliary in the form of will, shall, can, may. Remember, in the given sentence there is used the scientific tool or the scientific device that is known as television. And you really means conformity. watch TV this much. It means that there is some problem. There is a problem of eyesight or of mental problems, etc., etc. And when you have been observed by someone, he came to the conclusion that the problem is there because of excessive watching of the TV. And it is no doubt that when you will watch the TV excessively, it will cause bad effects on your eyesight as well as on your body as well. Every scientific device has always the negative effects. Negative effects means because we are not of that quality to understand that what are the benefits and what are the demerits of the scientific tools. For example, social media. Social media in itself is not bad, but our understanding level is not up to that stage to understand or to comprehend that excessive use of cell phone causing problems. Because we are watching those sites which are dangerous for our health, which are dangerous for your mental health. And you observe that there are so many crimes and so many things. So, out of will, shall, can, may, and must. So, really is of the view that the one who is saying, you know, this is called second person.
Yes.
This is called second person. It means that the person who is speaking is first person, because first person, I am the first person now.
Yes.
I am teaching and you are the second person, you are learning. So whenever I will address, so I will say, you are my students. So he says, you really, the person was sitting and he was still watching TV. So on the spot, he said that you really must watch TV this much. Means he was using mandatory auxiliary verb to guide the person that you are really must watch TV this much. It means that you are watching TV excessively, it will cause bad effects on your health.